Hey everybody, this is Ryan. Let's go over the interlude in Stairway to Heaven. It looks like this. A lot of really great benefits here. We are looking at some really cool jazz voicings. We're working on our strumming and funk guitar playing, and we're also going to be looking at some inversions or some triads that are movable shapes. So let's get started. To start, with this strum pattern, you can honestly make whatever strum pattern that you want, as long as these chord changes are happening on the beats that they're falling on. You can do whatever you want. You don't have to play it the way that it's written here, as long as those chord changes are falling on the beat. So let's take a look at these chords. To start, we have an A minor 7, which can be played in many different ways. You can play it with just the ring finger lifted off. That's an A minor 7. But the way that he does it in the recording is he takes the normal A minor and he puts his pinky on the 3rd fret of the high E. So now it sounds like this. And in the recording, he's purposefully adding this G note on the and of 1. So it sounds like this. So just try that with me. Here we go. Again. One more time. Then you can see that in the tab on the and of 3, he takes off that G for some good voice leading. So it sounds like this. Down. Let's try just that. Here we go. Again. One more time. Now you can see that I added a little down up on the 4 and the E of 4. You don't have to do that. You can just do this. And that's kind of how that part sounds. So the next chord we're going to is a D sus4. It's like your D chord, except you're taking your pinky and you're putting it on the 3rd fret of the high E. And that's a down strum. Then on the and of 1, we're going to resolve that by lifting up our pointer finger like this. So let's try that first bar going into that D sus4 and then resolving the D. Same tempo. Here we go. Again, here we go. One more time, here we go. Now in this second bar, again, you can do whatever strum pattern that you want. I like to do this. Down, 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 up, down, down, up. So let's just try those 2 bars together. Here we go. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, down, up. Again, here we go. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, down, up. One more time. Here we go. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up. And this is where the funk guitar is coming in, is that our right hand is just constantly motoring, so we can choose whatever down strum or up strum we want. So now we're getting into bar 3, which is very similar to the last bar, except that's the only difference there, is now on the and of 4, we're playing this E minor 7. So this is what we call an inversion or a triad. These are movable shapes. So if you played your E minor bar chord, it would look like this, but you're just taking out the A, the D string and the A string. So now it looks like this. This is a really accessible way to play minor chords. So as an example, you can take this and move it where it looks like this. So that's 4, 3, 2, and this is a B minor 7 chord. This can be an alternative way to play B minor if you're maybe trying to teach somebody how to play this chord and they don't quite have their bar chords down yet. So this is very accessible. This is B minor, and then if you play just these 3 strings, this is C minor, and this is C sharp minor, this is D minor. So now all of these voicings are very accessible as long as you're just playing these bottom 3 strings here. Otherwise, you might get this kind of sound. Sounds kind of jazzy, kind of cool. That sounds cool. sounds crunchy, you know, etc. So anyway, so we have this E minor, which you're putting your ring finger on the 9th fret of the G, middle finger on the 8th fret of the B, and pointer on the 7th fret of the high E. And if these A and D strings ring out, that's fine. Try to avoid the low E if you can, but honestly, it doesn't matter if that rings out either. So let's try switching from this A minor to this E minor, and let's not even worry about strumming it. So we have the A minor here, and now we have our E minor, which is right here. Again, going back to the A minor, and then the E minor. Let's do it again. A minor to the E minor, and then one more time. A minor to the E minor. Now let's go ahead and look at this last bar. So from here, we're basically doing all down strums, and this part sounds like this. So again, we're working with some more triads, except now instead of the minor triad, we're working with the major one. And again, this is a movable shape. So this is D major, this is D flat major, C major, etc. So looking at how to play these triads, you're going to put your ring finger on the 7th fret of the G, pinky on the 7th fret of the B, and pointer on the 5th fret of the E. And again, if these strings ring out, that's totally fine. So we have this is a D, and then you're going to freeze your fingers and move down 2 frets here. So now you have 5, 5, 3, and this is going to be your C major triad, which is over a D bass. And then you're going to freeze your fingers again and slide back up to the D chord that you just played. So let's take these 3 triads and let's just practice moving between them without any sort of specific tempo. So we have E minor, then you have D major, then you freeze your fingers, slide down 2 frets, that's C major, then you slide back up 2 frets, D major, and then slide up 2 frets and make it minor, then you go back down to D, then you go back down to C, go back up to D. Let's do it one more time. So E minor to D to C, back up to D, and then you can do this like string transition to go back to your A minor chords. So now let's try this 3rd and this 4th bar together. Super slow like this. 1 and 2. About that fast. Here we go. 1, down, up, down, down, 3, E, and 4 to E minor, and 1, E, and 2, E, and 3, E, and 4, E, and. Let's try that one more time. Here we go. 1, E, and 2, E, and 3, E, and to E minor, and 1, E, and 2, E, and 3, E, and 4, E, and. All right, now let's take this entire riff and let's play through the whole thing at that same tempo. 1, E, ready, go. Down, down, up, down, down, 3, E, and 4, E, and resolve, 2, E, and 3, E, and 4, E, to A minor 7, down, down, up, down, down, 3, E, and 4, E, and 1, E, and 2, E, and 3, E, and 4, E, and. All right, everybody. So this was the interlude to Stairway to Heaven. I will see you all in the practice video.